Welcome to Funding and Measuring Social Impact Ventures. Two types of capital that social entrepreneurs have traditionally used to fund their enterprises are, according to Harvard Business Review, charities and social enterprises that profit by selling goods and services. Traditionally, social entrepreneurs look to charity for much of their funding. With the right financial innovations, these enterprises can access a much deeper pool of capital than was previously available to them. Social enterprises can earn a profit that is sufficient to get their business funded by investors. According to the Harvard Business Review, an increasing number of social entrepreneurs and investors are coming to realize that social enterprises of all sorts can also generate financial returns that will make them attractive to the right investors. This realization will dramatically increase the amount of capital available to these organizations. Some of the tools used are quasi-equity debt, pooling, social impact bonds, and according to the four options for funding your social enterprise by Ryan Channing Progresso, May 5th, 2016, bootstrapping and co-funding. Some organizations have developed financial vehicles that combine the properties of equity and debt. This is a quasi-equity debt security. It is useful for enterprises that are legally structured as nonprofits and therefore cannot obtain equity capital. Pooling technically involves funds that have opened new financial doors to social enterprises because the pooling institution can tailor its liabilities to the needs of different kinds of investors. Social impact bonds, another innovation, serves special notice for its ability to help governments fund infrastructure and services, especially as public budgets are cut and municipal bond markets are stressed. Launched in the UK in 2010, this type of bond is sold to private investors who are paid a return only if the public project succeeds. Also, according to four options for funding your social enterprise, bootstrapping is considered paying out of pocket, and crowdfunding is getting money from crowds of people like a fundraiser. When you measure social impact, you are measuring short-term results and long-term behavior changes. How much or how little positive social change is being caused by the social venture. We measure what we want to achieve, what we're doing to get there, and the results of these efforts. We measure if we're making a difference in so many ways, small, medium, and large. For my project, my team is creating Honest Alternatives, a dispensary for cannabis. The main benefits of measuring what kind of social impact and how much of the impact we are having is being able to keep our investors secure in their investment, being able to support other local farmers and dispensaries, being able to empower the American veterans, their families, and friends to overcome the struggle with PTSD and opiate addiction. The metrics we use at Honest Alternatives are a drop in opiate addicts, less military veteran suicides reported, repeat customers, cannabis legislation is moving in the direction people want it to, cannabis industry expands beyond recreational or medical, to use in green energy and building material production. My first resource was harvardbusinessreview.org, a new approach to funding social enterprises, where I learned a new approach to funding social enterprises. My second resource was from www.charities.org, what is a social impact and how to measure it effectively, where I learned what social impacts are and how to measure them effectively. My third resource was from ConsciousCompanyMedia.com by Ryan Channing Progresso. Thanks for watching. This video is made with Adobe Spark.